What is going on, guys? We are back with Week 9 in our Titans Online user franchise, and we're facing against a very good team in the Carolina Panthers. It is, of course, Drunk, the old Chiefs user before, of course, the league decided to melt. And our team is decent. It's not bad, but is it Panthers level? Probably not, right? You got Brian Burns on the defensive line, who's, even though Wake is killing it, is probably better than Wake and Harold Landry combined. You also have other guys like, isn't McCoy? No, yeah, McCoy's on that team, isn't he? Look at these players. You got McCaffrey, Luke Kuechly, Cam Newton, DJ Moore is a superstar here. Trey Boston just got superstar. Brian Burns. We've got a couple of names, but comparatively, it's just not there. However, what we have is heart. And I can't wait for him to stick the heart right out of us with Luke Kuechly. Scarlett is returning the ball, so at least we get to kick first. I don't know if anyone else likes to, but I like to play defense first because I think it puts the pressure on. You know, I know if they score a touchdown, the pressure's back on you, but if you get a pick right out the gate, I think that can almost win you the game right away. That's how confident I am when momentum is on my side. But that's looking like it's not going to be the case. Telvin Smith, no! We cannot have any injuries, of course. Gilbert, Ulysses Gilbert, we traded like 2 5ths for him. I think it's fair because 2 5th rounds, I don't know what the hell I'm going to get with 2 5th rounds. However, Gilbert, pretty fast user, good jumping. I'm just saying, have him for the long term. If we can re-sign him to a decent deal. Here goes Cam Newton just slipping away. I mean, this Escape Artist is impossible. It's impossible to stop, so I'm just not even going to mention it anymore. I'm just going to, it is what it is. 2nd and inches from the 21-yard line. McCaffrey going to get just about a first down. I mean, I think we're doing all right against McCaffrey considering how good he is. But this defense has really got to make a stop here soon. Cam running. Cam is going to take off. And Cam Newton just ran right through for like 22 yards and a touchdown. Ronald Jones, early off, gets nothing. 2nd and 10 now. Looking for the pass to the outside. Ronald again. Cuts inside. Gets about 9. Here's a 3rd and 1 now, definitely manageable. Looking for someone open inside to A.J. Brown, the man who's had a pretty damn good couple of weeks, I suppose, for a low overall normal development. Ronald Jones, however, normally off to a really good start, struggling here, although he does get the ball off the reception, and there you go. If you can't run the ball for a good yardage, we'll get you the ball through the air. We will do what we can to get you the ball. Batson, the low overall slot receiver, comes away with a nice 30-ish yard gain. 1st and 10. We're starting to get our bearings a little bit. Whatever it takes to get down the field, even if it's short passes, as long as it's gaining yards. Looking for someone open. I am not seeing it here. Mariota going to have to just throw this away. Thankfully, got it off in time. First incompletion of the game. 3rd and 3 to the outside. Ronald Jones, of course. Let's be honest. And no, it's a hit stick. Who was that? Was that Eric Reed? I think that might have been Eric Reed with the hit stick. We were having such a good drive, similar to his, kind of both teams just getting down the field somewhat slowly, and here on 2nd and 10, wide open DJ Moore. And that's a man you do not want to leave wide open because he can burn you downfield quickly after he catches. And here goes Cam. We had to leave a receiver wide open because we know how hard it is to stop him. And once again, there he goes again. Gain of about 21 yards there. Cam handing the ball off left to McCaffrey. Finally kind of stopping him. Loss of 2 is not easy for a guy with X Factor. And another loss. This is another loss of 2. Might have been a loss of 3 there, not loss of nothing, apparently. To the outside, Curtis Samuel, the fast man himself, unfortunately, gets the conversion over the middle to the tight end. And how that isn't picked, I'll never know. Telvin's back in, of course, but what does it matter? 2nd and 10 now after what should have been easily an interception. Gets a first down to the 11. Here goes a big fella. I don't know who the hell that is. Oh, no, I knew it is. Josh Adams. Okay, fair enough. He looks like a fullback, though. That's all I'm saying. He may look like a fullback. He just isn't. Maybe. Debatably. Mariota, really? We were avoiding the pressure and didn't see anyone open, so we just kept going. We just didn't stop. Basically, that was the plan there. 1st and 10, looking for someone open to the outside. But that's picked. Yay. He just paddled it off of his knees like it was one of those damn ping pong balls. Are you serious? That's an interception, unfortunately. So now fumble and then whatever that interception is for 2 turnovers on the game. 14-0. It's not looking good. Potential scoreless first half from us. And maybe not. Got Jayon Brown. He's going to try to beat Cam to the edge, and he does. Gets the pick six. There you go, Jayon. My man Jayon with a huge play there. McCaffrey, struggling mightily. He was like 3 for 22, and now he's, 8 for 21? We're killing him. Over here he is slipping away in the reception game. Good old receiving game success. 1st and 10. Inside Justin Simmons, I believe, with a gaping run up the middle. Good stuff. Absolutely beautiful. And here, is that Justin Simmons again? Oh, God, this guy's a freak. How has he not had a scenario by now, by the way? Like, you know how hard it is for an interior defensive tackle? Well, an interior guy in general on the D-line to just get more than 1 sack, especially a rookie. I mean, he's killing it. And here, what poise in the pocket. And, of course, a guy killing it as a rookie, A.J. Brown. Maybe you should have forced the ball to him a little bit more this season. Of course, it's still early, but maybe you should force it more. And is that A.J. Brown speaking of? It is. So, hey, asking you shall receive. A.J. Brown having a really good game so far. Probably close to 100 yards in the first half. Here rolling out. Rolling out 1st and 10. I knew I was going to roll out. I know me. And there goes Batson with a touchdown. Taking A.J. Brown's credit as he really set up the entire drive. 42 seconds left. McCaffrey. Not bad. I mean, there was only 3 down linemen, and we stopped him here looking for the stop. And McCaffrey is getting the ball 99% of the time. I guess he kind of does that in real life as well. So what can you really say about that? 3rd and 1. Now a 1st down and 10 after Cam with that escape artist, man. Gotta hate it. I try to keep you contained, but that just doesn't work. And here he's finding targets. DJ Moore to the left side from the 43. Looks like he should be able to get a field goal before this is all said and done. Cam Newton's going to get taken down and fumbles. 3 seconds left, so it's going to just be a heave or a screen. And here goes the other Brown, Mr. Tony Brown. I would love to keep him long term. The free agent has made plays when he's in. Of course, hasn't played a whole lot of time, but he's been making plays. And, speaking of making plays, when you get behind Ronald Jones, the chance of getting back into the play is very low, and it continues. His success rate is very high. When you get behind him, you're not catching him. I don't care how dark the alley is, you're not going to catch him and do the things you want to do. Okay, it's going to be a score, and somehow, after a 14-0, early blowout with some of the turnover mistakes, we're up by 7 at the start of the second half, which is better than I thought we would do. And there's the spin. Not really that fast. I don't know if he's because he's tired or what's the story, but not a fast spin considering it really should have been. Unless he doesn't have a spin cycle. I don't know what he has, actually, because McCaffrey's sick in real life, but in-game he doesn't have the abilities that would make him a god-tier player. He's kind of a receiving style, which any back is really a receiving style in Madden. You just got to get him open enough. But yeah, spin cycle with jukebox would be insane. I don't know which abilities he has. If I would have paid attention to the beginning, we would have known. And speaking of paying attention, maybe we should have paid attention to that edge because we left it wide open. And this is not a good decision, and it's going to be grounding. I said it's not a good decision because we ran like 3 streaks. Sometimes we have good plays, and sometimes I just choose whatever random plays in front of me. This play, a lot of people know. Hopefully we can convert on it. It's going to be a long one, though. 3rd and 24. Look at the step up, and even though we double-team Brian Burns, he still comes up with the sack, unfortunately. But what can you really do? 4th and 27. McCaffrey's even on the returns for this man. I mean, I'm not saying I want to hurt him, but I would prefer him to be out of the game due to injury. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, this man's getting the ball so many times. I'm surprised he hasn't fumbled of all people. I mean, this man's getting the ball every single snap, it seems. 3rd and 7. Escape Artist, I'm not sure what to do there. I can't commit a spy because our D-line is too slow and our linebackers are too important. So maybe I should really just start containing it myself. Something. Good swat. I think he was going to take that to the Olsen on the outside. That might have been a touchdown if we didn't get a swat. And maybe should have been picked, but I'll take a knockdown there. I'm not going to complain about that one. To the outside, A.J. Brown. He makes them plays, man. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Rolling to the left, kinda. Good old Corey Davis. Got that timing down. Corey Davis is that man. Ronald Jones to the right side is going to be short, but honestly, that might be a good thing. Get ourselves a chance on 2nd and inches, and instead we play it pretty safe. But with Ronald Jones, is it ever really a safe decision? Because he breaks off more big runs, just speaking of, than we get big passing plays, it seems. So at least scoring ones. And there's a fumble. Now, I didn't know that you could tell the stamina by looking at the circle on the player. I always thought that you hold right analog stick down when you have right trigger press, but apparently that's not a thing anymore. So maybe bad decision making there. However, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it took 74 seconds to hand it off to him while Kuechly just walked right in like he was buying groceries. But it is what it is, because that's fumble number 2 and interception number 1 or 2. So lots of turnovers. If we can overcome this, I think we can overcome almost anything. And there, the really good blitz decision. Uh-oh, Olsen, you're old, but you're fast enough. Hooker could not get in front of him. Not getting paid enough to do that. Heck, Hooker joke. 2nd and 8 from the 43-yard line, and McCaffrey inside is going to get a decent bid. This is one of the biggest plays of the game, 3rd and 4. If we don't get this stop, I think we may lose the game. We may lose the game. I'm just saying. So here, you can see the cut in the video. We move on to 31-21 because we ended up pressing the entire team, and I tried to go for a bait. It was kind of embarrassing. Didn't want to see it. So there's that. But Ronald Jones is going to keep this interesting. He's going to run it a few times. Going to get down for a huge set of gains. Mariota, back and forth, nowhere to go. Gets sacked by Gerald McCoy, the guy we were talking about. 2nd and 19. Mariota's going to step up. Might not be Escape Artist, and it surely shows the difference, which is hilarious in EA's part. But still fast enough. Mariota rolling out again, and Mariota is going to get tackled into the end zone, but he is injured. And with a man with 80 or 82 injury, that's scary stuff. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. We missed with Gilbert by a mile there. We got to make a stop. 2nd and 4. Yeah, that's not a stop. Now, it's not physically over. The chances are low, though. 1st and 10, McCaffrey up the middle, and we try to get the strip. He gains almost the first down right there. 2nd and 3 to the outside. Really good tackle by Jonathan Jones. If we can stop him, we'll get a chance with like 8 seconds, something. 3rd and 1, all-out blitz. Cannot do it. I swear I pressed run command as well, and it just didn't go. Unfortunately, the turnovers were just too much, and Drunk beats us. Getting beaten by a drunk, huh? This sounds like my life story. A.J. Brown, he had a really good game. Mariota did about as well as he could. The pressure was on. The coverage was great. And more importantly, the drives. He had such long drives. It was so long. That's what she said. I think it was like a 3-1 TOP. Maybe 3-2. Somewhere he had at least 10 minutes more than we did in time of possession, though, for sure. Lots of extended drives. Last-second runs on 3rd down with Cam, and a couple throws that McCaffrey extended the drives. And frustrating stuff. Killed the defense. Killed the offense's chances. Really didn't have that many plays. I think we had under 30 offensive plays, and then we turned the ball over. It would have been enough. I think without the turnovers, his play style would have completely changed. He would have had to play a little bit more aggressively, but we just kept giving him chances with fumbles, the pick, all that stuff. Hopefully we can bounce back next week against a very tough opponent again. The Chiefs, ironically, his old team that we're playing. So playing switched users. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe, like the video if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr, and hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!